Hi, it's Adrienne here, and I'm going to do another Temu haul. You know, we're all having fun watching them. I watch almost everybody's Temu haul. I used to be a buyer, and I get excited to see what other people are choosing and what's out there, and looking for things that can make 2023 faster and easier to get chores done so we have more personal time. And that's fabulous. Okay, so let's go ahead and go and see what I've got. Okay, corn. We all enjoy a delicious corn on the cob. So here are your cob sticks. Very, very sharp ends go into the end of your cob. And I do want to say that the handles on them are really firm. They're very comfortable to hold on to. So you're going to have a good grip on your corn, and summer has got everything that we want to enjoy. So there we go. And they do slide back into each other for storage. Okay, so I thought that was pretty cool. All right, here's another item. I've been looking at all kinds of different glues on the Temu site, and this one's called Tree Frog, and it was advertised to repair shoes. And grandson's a skateboarder, and many of us do own athletic shoes. And depending upon how long you've had them, or if you kneel more and arch your foot more, you get that little bend up around where your big toe is, sort of around there on the white rubber of the shoe. And that can sort of pull away from the leather or the fabric and looks untidy and can shorten the shoe life. Anyhow, here we've got a nice big container of Tree Frog glue, recommended to repair your shoes. Good deal there, that's for sure. Okay, what else do I have? Oh, I remember on another video I showed you, I had gotten a tall, regular tweezer for doing nail art. And with these kind of little teeny tiny tweezer ends, I think that holding it this way is more ergonomic than the one that I got that was straight up and down. And you can just see right here, I've got the little jewel, and you would just be able to pick that jewel up and place it back down to where you wanted it. Anyhow, for 71 cents, yay! And had I mentioned that the corns were $1.69 and the glue was $1.98. So I'm really stoked about these, tell you the truth. Another useful item, I hardly do any ironing, but here's a nice silicone pad to rest your iron on. I only use a short ironing board that goes on top of my counter, and there's no room for the iron to sit on it. So this on the counter next to the board will give me a safe space to put my hot iron down on. So yay on that. Now I've lost my ribbon that I was going to use to show you a demonstration. So here's a tape measure, and I'll use that instead. Man, woman, and child, we all have experienced the drawstring coming out from the waistband of sweatpants and pajama bottoms and stuff of that. So this little tool here that was only 59 cents, it's like a tweezer claw, and it has a little circle attachment up there that you're going to slide down to create the tension of the claw pinching. So we'll pretend this is the drawstring, and you just get your little tool. It's a little hard to do when I'm showing you like this because it just wants to keep springing open, and my 71-year-old hands are just not happy. Okay, I've done it. I've got to be able to do it again. Here we go. Shove it down. You can see it is securely holding the drawstring, the ribbon, what have you. And then there's usually a buttonhole. You go ahead and stick this threaded through the buttonhole, and you just keep threading it down and pulling and pulling and pulling. And eventually you'll come out the other side, come through the next buttonhole, and that way you have your two ends and you're ready to draw string, tie, and feel secure wearing your pants. This in your little sewing kit will come in immensely, immensely useful. Okay, so we'll put that item down. Now here's an adorable item. I think Temu shoppers know there's a lot of little yellow ducky type of items. And I have crates as shelving units next to my bed. They're only about 9.5, under 10 inches deep. And most organizers would tend to just want to be a little too long for my comfort for that space. So anyhow, here's a delight. Got a wonderful, wonderful, it's designed on a slant so that every space that you're putting something in has an opportunity to be seen. And there are 4 slots, like I have here, some hand lotion, and of course, the remote. It'll hold a few pens and a little tablet. Those seem to be the things, oh, and a pair of scissors that I like to have by the bed. And this will keep them organized and very nice. And this was only $5.49. I love it. Really hard plastic. That's going to last a long time. Okay, this is kind of different. I saw a crafter show these and for that moment, and I went and ordered them. I was like, ooh, I can use these as a thimble. Well, no. What they are, though, is called a finger protector. And you get 5 pieces for 78 cents, and you get to pick the color. You get all the same color. I chose blue. There's yellow and what all. So as I put them on the fingers while we talk, you can see how nicely they fit on. Anybody that does any work or craft that is constantly being attacked on their fingertips and finger pads and such, these are going to be just really terrific and helpful for that person. People doing carpentry, electricians, even fabric, all the things, paper goods that you touch continuously that can just be so drying to the flesh around your fingertips and create cracking and discomfort. So I think that even though these aren't what I was going to use them for, I will find uses for them because we all tend to, see, I'm just struggling a little bit because of the thumb, but that's okay. So look into those. Those could be a neat gift for somebody you know who's using their fingers all the time, and some protection would be lovely. So, and I will tell you that I'll have another Temu Hall that will show the silicone plus thimble that I did get for sewing, thanks to this inspiration though. Okay, now, I think I've got something pretty funny to show you. Okay, my hair's down. Got a clip in the back. Let's go ahead, take the clip off. What did I get? Well, I love to make space buns with my hair. And when I saw that they had fake hair puffs, I ordered 2. These gray ones cost me $1.34 each. And I'm going to show you just how simple it is to do a space bun. Look with these. I'm just grabbing my hair up into a ponytail or a pigtail. Take this hair just like you would a scrunchie, and I'm pulling it around. This I'm just doing in a real quickie. Grab that other side up. Take the other hair fluff. Get it around. Get it around. And as I say, in a real quickie, I'm not even sure how terrific I've got it. But you can see I have 2 large space buns on the top of my head. And when I do it in front of the mirror, I can fluff them around a little bit and get them a little less ridiculous looking. And I've found, like if I do have a clip, real quickly, if I just take these to the back and I just can do a clip, and it'll hold them securely all day long. No other pins, no other anything. So look forward to the second round where you'll see maybe I got a fun color of hair scrunchies. So I know you'll be looking forward to seeing that with me. All right, well, I think we've covered a lot here. I want to mention my pink tape measure. Everybody, here's a public service announcement for Temu shoppers. Have a tape measure handy. How often do you hear someone saying, well, it's a lot smaller than I thought? Well, I'll guarantee you almost every item, like the purses, have one photo where they have the dimensions in centimeters, and they actually, a lot of times it's converted next to it into the inches. Well, one backpack in particular that everybody really was enjoying, but every one of them would say, like, I didn't expect it to be this small. It actually measured under 7 inches, side to side. 7 inches. Do you see that? 7 inches. I think most of your purses are bigger than 7 inches. So I think they actually were about 7 generous bottoms, because that was about a good 5 inches for the depth, and they might have been in the neighborhood of 6.5 inches or so tall. Look at that. Look at that. You call that a purse, a backpack? Look at how much, it's nothing. So just by keeping a tape measure handy, and it has centimeters on one side and inches on the other. So any pair of shoes, clothing, if you know your shoulder measurements side to side, you can just about guarantee you're going to get something that fits if the measurements match. And just compensate, because a lot of the sleeves on the garments are a drop shoulder. But anywho, the tape measure is your friend for no unwanted surprises in the size of something that you get. Be sure to measure your feet to follow the shoe. Each design may call it a different sizing. Anyhow, there we go. We're 13 minutes in. Thank you so very much, and I look forward to you joining me on my next Temu Hall. Bye-bye.